blue face pillar, the blade dealer. Make a nigga forfeit, cause I'm the realest. Hey, niggas talking short shit, I need a million.
Big stepper, yeah, bitch I be stepping. Coolin' kit with the flip switch, bitch that's the weapon. No drama.
Welcome to New York Giants Full Access.
This legend bring them sounds in one time.
I'm hard, and we got you. And that's it, man. Go purchase Big Pat Sports Talk merch and support the family, man. And welcome to Big Pat Sports Talk. Thank you for your support. What's going on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all platforms? Welcome to another episode of New York Giants Full Access with your boy Big Pat Sports Talk. And today we're going to be talking about the potential dynamic duo of Michael McFadden and Bobby O for the New York Giants at the inside linebacker position. Now, what I want to talk about today is, can those two build off what they did last year and turn into be one of the better inside linebacker duos in the NFL this year? I actually think they can. I think they complement each other very, very well. And if you listen to the clip of our defensive coordinator when he was hired, he actually says that the inside linebacker position is the most important position when it comes to his defensive scheme. And I have to agree, because they're going to have to be very good in coverage, and they're going to have to be good blitzers. They're going to have to be very good at stopping the run, because they're going to use people such as Dexter Lawrence to open up gaps to where they can shoot through and make tackles. Now, Michael McFadden actually showed that he can do that pretty well last season through shooting through the gaps. Did he have some tackling issues? Yes. I do believe we as in the Giants coaching staff can get those issues fixed. I truly believe they can get those issues fixed. And if he becomes a very solid tackler, he's going to be actually above average linebacker in this league, and he can make plays. He's always around the football. He always finds a way to create turnovers, man. Like Michael McFadden, I said this when we drafted him, that he was going to be a live wire for this team. He was going to be the guy that was going to get in on blitzes, those double gap blitzes, and he has the speed to get to the quarterback with tremendous pace and get after the quarterback. But he's developed his game, especially playing with Bobby O last year. He's developed his game in coverage. He has developed his game as far as shooting gaps and making tackles in the backfield. He's developed his game a whole lot, and I love what I've seen from Michael McFadden last year, despite what people were saying about him as far as his tackling. That's really, it was one of the really only things that you had to say about Michael McFadden last year, because he was making plays all over the field. He really was. He was making plays, man. And I think with the combination of him and Bobby O, I think the combination of him and Bobby O is going to be dynamic, bro. Because Bobby O, we all know that he's a do-everything linebacker. He can run sideline to sideline. He can, he can get in coverage and cover running backs. He can get in coverage and cover slot receivers at times, and he has a nose for the ball as well. Like, these two guys right here, man, I think they're going to be absolutely a terror for teams, especially with Dex, Brian Burns, Thibodeau, maybe Jordan Riley or Ryder Anderson or Nacho or Williams that we signed from Buffalo. Like, look at him shoot that gap right there, man. I think he's going to do that way more consistently this year. And that's why they're going to turn into one of the top inside linebacker duos this year coming up, man. I truly believe that, and we're going to need those guys to step up. Bobby O, look at Bobby O right there creating the fumble. Guess who's right there behind him? McFadden to pick up the fumble. Look at McFadden pick up the fumble there. Like, these two guys have a nose for the football, and I think they've actually bonded. Pause. But I do believe they play off one another. They're gonna be a good team, man. A good tandem, I mean. Like, Bobby O is turning into the leader that we need on this defense as far as the linebacker position, and he's gonna bring McFadden along with him, man. I mean, look at the way he shoots the gaps and everything. Look at that tandem, boom. Bobby O with the deflection, McFadden with the interception. Look at McFadden with the blitzes. Like, it's those two guys are going to cause turnovers for us, man. Those two guys are going to play their hearts out. These dudes know what one another is going to do, and when you have two guys on the same team that knows each other's game, it lets them play faster. It lets them read things faster. Like, I think McFadden's going to have a big year, man. Don't be surprised if McFadden gets over 100 tackles, maybe a couple of interceptions, a couple of forced fumbles, and about 3 to 4 sacks, man. Because when he's blitzing, that man blitzes with a purpose, and he gets there. Like, that play right there should have caused maybe a pick six for Thibodeau if he picks it off. I don't know how Thibodeau didn't pick this off, but that tandem there, you have speed, you have power because they know how to get off blocks and get to the backfield and make tackles. You have decent coverage skills with both. I think Bobby O is a way better coverage guy than McFadden right now, but McFadden can add that to his game. They're both very good blitzers. McFadden's a little bit more speed, a little bit more finesse when it comes to blitzing. Bobby O, more of a power blitzer. But look at McFadden avoid Josh Jacobs right there and get after the quarterback. I'm telling you, man, these two guys together this upcoming year, it's gonna be a problem for teams, man. Whether you believe it or not, whether you want to believe it or not, man, these two guys are going to get it done. And they're going to be one of the better inside linebacker tandems in the league. And I can't wait to see these two guys play. But, man, the Giants do have one of the best inside linebacker tandems in the NFL. I know it's behind guys like Fred Warner and those guys over there. And they're trying to say that the Commanders have a better inside linebacker core than us. No, that is not true. We have two guys that can blitz. We have two guys that can cover. We have two guys that can stop the run. We have two guys that play off one another. Like, I seen it last year, man. Those two guys, they're going to form a pretty good bond for the years to come, man, as long as they keep both of them here, man. And I can't wait to see them do their things next year, man. So you guys look out for Bobby Okereke and Micah McFadden, man. Those two guys are going to be some of the best linebackers that we've had here in a long time. So, appreciate you guys watching. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that big blue join button, and join the Big Blue crew and talk your talk with Big Pat Sports Talk. And yeah, it's still the same deal, man. Cop you some merch. I'm not playing with you guys. Go ahead, cop you some merch from the Big Pat Sports Shop. The What Are You Doing collection and everything is in there. The Big Pat Sports Talk collection. Go ahead and copy some merch and let me know so I can give you a shout out on my next video. But I'd like to thank you guys for watching. And until the next episode, you know what it is, man. Peace.
Hitting the mic, spitting the facts, coming with full access. Big Pat hitting the house with giant tactics. Eli's handoff, rapping the classics. 90s beats, we blast this in New York. Big Blue. Where G-men roam, Super Bowls in the vault, that's the Empire's home. Red, white, and blue, where the legends are grown. Giants full access, this the zone, got the tone.